do more for your customer or die.
This is definitely an evolution, not a revolution.
The users are expecting something that's more consumer friendly. We're all also, all business travelers are also consumers.
Leisure travel has improved so much over the last 20 years. What they hate doing is one day they use a consumer travel site and they have this nice experience with low prices and lots of inventory. And then they hate coming into their corporate tool and seeing 3 options at twice the price and a big restriction on inventory with a horrible interface that looks like it was made in the 1980s.
My experience when I consume is now being set baseline by providers like Netflix, by Amazon, by search engines like Bing and that other guy that we won't talk about. Travel should be doing the same thing. These additional data elements really are part of what defines a traveler profile and need to be brought into consideration for improving and customizing and targeting those experiences in the entire trip lifecycle, from planning to shopping to experiencing to reconciliation.
The travellers and the agencies' need for personalisation and a dynamic environment is all driven through microservices.
I want to be rewarded. If I'm going to make a business trip and make it a little bit more fun for me, so I want to be rewarded. So I'm hoping that if I book cost conscious for my company, maybe I'll get rewarded.
They expect sustainability. We're finding a massive swell of appetite right now for more than just a sheet saying this is how you be sustainable and here's a CO2 report. They want something to actually happen that improves the situation right now. And finally, they expect, funnily enough, they expect flexibility. So they expect to be able to change. They're much more dynamic and they like to have their plans. They don't want to book a business trip 6 months in advance.
We're working on a business model that was designed 20 years ago. A lot of these older players are still working on that model.
The experience of the traveler today is driven by old, I would say archaic and legacy definitions of the user. They're not sort of dynamic or machine learned. So now companies are being forced to open up because regulation says they have to. So now there's an opportunity for someone to go, hey, what if I aggregated all this into a user-centric service and repository and then allow the user to sort of self-monetize their own data to get services around that and get customized, personalized services across the boundaries of the supplier segments.
The inventory is everywhere. It's in a GDS, it's direct on the airline website, and so how do you actually compile all of that in kind of one centralized place? So, I think a lot of other organizations are starting to incorporate technology.
We're seeing it through the likes of Amazon, through Netflix, and we're seeing that companies are opening up their systems and architecture to bring in different third parties, allowing consumers to be able to plug in their own content.
Donc c'est d'abord la capacité à construire un grand magasin virtuel, la capacité à s'interfacer ou à fournir des interfaces suffisamment simples et rapides pour pouvoir agréger des contenus différents, des contenus directs, ça peut arriver, mais aussi des contenus d'agrégateurs. Et à un moment d'accepter de dire, on a des contenus qu'on maîtrise de A à Z, on a des contenus que d'autres ont agrégés, mais côté de l'utilisateur, c'est transparent. Très concrètement, quand sur Amazon j'achète un produit, savoir si c'est un produit Amazon ou un produit d'un marchand tiers, au départ je ne le sais pas. Et ça ne change pas mon expérience.
Our CEO, Sean Menke, announced that by 2025, Sabre will be a truly personalised marketplace, and that goes beyond just the air and hotel that you might think of a core GDS proposition today, and actually it extends to theatre tickets or dog walking services. It's really looking at taking it from beyond just the point-to-point air piece or hotel piece, and actually saying what is every touch point within that trip cycle, and allowing our travel agencies or even the end traveller to consume that data in one place.